Hey, welcome back HumanBeans to another video here on the channel. Today we're back in the How to Tame series, and I'll be showing you your first flyer in ARK. Now we're a little bit jumping the gun, there's quite a few beginner tames, but I thought I'd throw this one in here as quick as I could. The Pteranodon. The Pteranodon will be your first flyer. You unlock the saddle level 38, as you can see right here. Pteranodon level 38. I'm not quite there yet in this save, but that is fine. And these creatures will help you fly until you get to level 61 when you get the Argentavis saddle, and then you'll be taking over the rest of the flying with the Argentavis. So all you need really to get yourself a Pteranodon are some bowlers and like literally a normal bow and arrow. It doesn't take many tranks to knock these guys out. Even on high level ones, it's like 7 or 8 tranks. It's not a lot to knock down a Pteranodon. Their torpor is really low, but also is their health and stamina and weight. I mean, they're a beginner one. So all you have to do is wait for them to land, run up to them with a bowler, chuck it on. Okay, this is level 4, so this is going to be super easy. This is probably going to take 1 trank, and then just shoot them in the head. As I can see, 1 trank. That's the easiest way to do it. You can also do it without bowlering them, but they will fly away really quickly. As soon as you hit them once, they will fly off. They don't attack. They're a passive creature, which means that you've got no chance in catching them majority of the time unless you've got a really good shot. So this guy is super low level, and what you want to feed, if you want like a really decent one, you want to give it regular kibble, and if you're not that, then just regular meat will be fine, or mutton. I'll have a screenshot on screen of all of them, but that is best. So I'm not going to be able to show you much with this one itself, but we will just chuck some regular meat in there, and that will probably set them up in 1 piece just because of the low level that it is. And then we'll talk about what they're good for. So obviously, first of all, they're good for just being your first flyer. You're going to get around the map pretty quickly with one of these guys. The stamina is not the best, but that doesn't matter in most cases as long as you don't attack stuff. Here we go, warrior is another one. I'm going to borrow this one as well because it's a higher level. It's a nice colour as well. Higher level, I'll be able to show a little bit more with this one. So this one's going to take 1 shot. Okay, it was 1 shot. I did hit it again, which is not the best thing to do. Let me chuck that in there and wait for these to tame up. Okay, so they are both tamed. So I would definitely recommend that you be using some narcotics while you're waiting for these guys to tame, because you won't be able them to tame in one go. This is the last thing that I wanted in this video. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit this guy. Oh, okay, it was a low level. Pteranodons don't normally kill stuff. I appreciate it. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump on this guy and we're going to talk about its abilities. So first of all, like I said earlier, it's your first flyer. So as you can see, you're flying around like this. You've got your left click, which is just a normal attack. It will not do that much damage. You won't be able to attack too much because as you can see, my stamina is already really far down. You've also got a pickup move, which will pick up human players, and I think like small creatures like dillos, dodos, and small creatures around that size. I don't think it will work with this moss chops. We'll try it. Yeah, it doesn't work with the moss chops. And as you can see, your stamina gets depleted really quickly with just doing the pickup move. And then there is one more move that these guys have. So once I've got a bit of stam, I'll show you again. Another move that these guys have is if you press the X button, you do like a barrel roll. So you fly in, you hit X. Oh no, sorry, C. You do a barrel roll. Obviously my stamina ran out again because we're such a low level. Okay, so I've done infinite stats on this guy just so I can show you the moves running out every few seconds. So you got the barrel roll with C, as you can see, doing stuff like that. And that's pretty much all it does, but it is your first flyer. Weight wise, it's not the best. You average about 300 to 400. Health is always under 1,000. Stamina is about 300-400 as well. I mean, you don't do much. You can't shoot off the back of this guy. And the pickup ability is only really good if you're on PvP and you're trying to pick off players like this. So you just pick off a player in the base, you just drop them or something. But like I said, the stamina is not the best, so you're going to get shot at the sky pretty quick. Health is not the best. You can't take on much of this. It is literally just to get around the map and try and, like, you know, build a new base or something. Just go around the map. Or if you have cryopods and you've only got some drops, you could probably use this to tame some stuff and then cryopod them up and bring them back. But that is it for the Pteranodon. I mean, I know it's not a lot, but it's your first flyer. Enjoy it while you can. I fully recommend that if you had 2 Pteranodons, a male and female, you breed them, you imprint on the babies, and then you keep breeding them until you have like at least 5 or 6 of them, because you lose Pteranodons a lot. I do anyway. Like most of the time, we'll get like a couple of shots on the dead. So imprint them, get that buff on them, and as well as keeping a backup so you don't have to keep going out and getting pterodons, because the saddles are also expensive. The keratin, I think, let's have a look at how much the pterodon saddles cost. Keratin, fiber, and hide, but the keratin is quite hard to get early game, especially at level 30 as well. I find it quite difficult to get. Anyways, guys, we're going to end that episode there. Hope you enjoyed. This is the pterodon, super easy to get. Enjoy it, fly around on it, and I'll show you how to get the better version, which is the Argentavis, as soon as you hit level 60 odd.